we've been working today on we got the fences up. This is the other side. We showed you that yesterday. This is the other side. And this side is right here along Blacktop. And the speed limit's 55, but we'll go about 75, 80 down this thing, it seems sometimes. You'll see one flying down the road here in a second. So if you can see here, so we cleaned this fence line out. There was everything out here. There was mesquites. There's a bunch of little mesquites as you can see, but there were some big mesquites in the tree. There was a Weesach. Weesach is the devil tree, and some other terrible tree with thorns. I don't even know. I know it got me like 20 times. And I got a big old pile of brush over there. But so we cleaned it out, and we're gonna put these on here. These are called lockjaws. These are cool little things. Let me see if I can get it off there. So they can go on the fence this way, like that. They can go even on the other side of the fence like this. Now you got tons of different ways. So these things are pretty sweet. I don't know if I'm gonna come up one more or can stay down here. I'll figure it out. And it's movable, obviously. So that's it. They go like that. The wire goes through there. And I got it level with this one so I can tie in here to get this hot. There goes the cars. They're at least going slow. People all through here. So I don't want a cow getting out. And later on when we get sheep, I don't want to get sheep getting out. So that's another thing what we're going to do. We'll probably put one up here and maybe one down here to keep the sheep in. Don't want them getting out and getting plowed over. And we had to have liability for all that, of course. But we did that. We also went fishing today. Took an hour off during lunch. And Mason caught some bass. Chloe caught some Mason caught. How many did you catch? 5 bass. I know they're big. One was bigger than your arm. So we had a great time. There must be, I guess, whatever you want to call it, Hippie-topia or whatever down the road where all these yuppies are living, and they're just blowing down this road. Or if you listen, 130 is really close to us, and I believe I-10's over there, so they're meeting. So we just got a huge conjunction of stuff. But the cattle will only be here like one day here and then one day here, and then they'll move over to the next. So I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I'm gonna put these lockjaws on here. And I'm still cleaning this side. You can see all these darn little vines, these sticker vines are all over it, and there's a couple more trees down there that we'll be doing. And also there's if you look, there's a pond way down there. Way down there's a pond. That's where we went fishing. So what we're gonna do for that, there's a little draw on the other side where when the pond runs over, it washes out. So I need to go down there and I'm gonna have to add probably another barbed wire or some electric line underneath there where that lockjaw will go. I'll probably split it so it goes down there just to keep them from trying to crawl out underneath that. I'll show you how I do that. I'm gonna splice into where they have the wire up here where to keep the dogs in the yard, and I'll splice into that. And I think that's about it. We worked our tail off today doing that, but we didn't get out here till lunch, so it's nice that we can come out and do that and play with the kids. What's up, buddy? Huh? Show them over there. We got a long way to walk. You want to walk up there, Mom?
Let's walk.
All right,
Come on, show us the way.
Show us the way, Dad.
Here. The lockjaw won't work here, obviously. So I'll probably put one of the old-timey, might even wrap something around here, like some type of rubber, like an old tire or something like that around this to keep the fence from hitting the other fence. I got to keep it off of there. I might coat the wire that comes across here, like the electric wire is going to come across here. I might coat it in some rubber or something like that, just so to keep it from grounding out on this I-beam here. There's all along that road. There's another road down there that goes along the property, and that's all made out of this. So I'm gonna have to figure something out for those. And the lockjaws are great. You see every one. You just put a lockjaw on. They stay on. It stays on. It's hard to pop them off. I'm gonna go on the other side in the bar ditch there, clean out that side, just to get all this junk off the fence and keep it from growing up.
That's your pile from today.
That's part of the pile from the day, yeah. There's that Weesach. This is where it was. I cut that thing down to the ground. This is about the only tree I'll probably put something on like Remedy and Diesel, and I don't want it coming back. Goats won't even eat it. So supposedly the only thing they'll eat is a giraffe. I'm not going to raise giraffes, and so I am going to make sure this guy stays dead. If he starts coming back, I'll mow over and paint that. I'm not going to spray nothing because I don't want it to kill all the microbes in the soil. I'm just going to paint the stumps. All right, so usually Remedy and Diesel. I know there's something else that may work better. I'll have to ask. You can see all these stumps here that I had to cut out. And they were grown through it. Over here. Another stump. More stump. And this was just, it wouldn't be so bad if it was just a tree, but there's just so much undergrowth. We gotta fight for this. And here's our gate. I'm gonna put a lock on this so somebody can come out here in the middle of the night and take the calves. Eventually I'll put a lock on this once I get the calves out here. But over here there's a wire that's running along here. And I'll splice into that line. This line here, you can see the white insulator there. I'll splice into that line. I'll dig a trench here underneath here, and I'll put some insulated wire underneath here, and it'll come up here, or I'll probably even go all the way through here because there's nothing to really connect to here. So there's nothing to connect to here, and I'll come all the way to this next lockjaw here. Come to think of it, just to keep things off the road, I'll probably put some like that white insulator on here just to keep it off that pole. But that darn metal pole is tough to do that. So it's just Googling, YouTubing, finding ways to do stuff, and making sure you got it done. This is part of that. I don't know what this is. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. That thing is a nightmare. I got one in my arm. I got one in my.
So you can't really.
Tap on it. Can you tap on it?
I want it, Daddy.
Don't zoom in.
I want it, Daddy.
That thorn
There you
is
go.
a booger. He's looking to look at my hand. Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, these things. Oh man, they're just the worst. So. Got that part done. I got the rest of this fence. I'm going to do the other fence, the 4 sides of the property. And then I'm going to go underneath the mesquite trees and stuff. Like, see this undergrowth under here? It's just terrible. I'll probably cut out the small stuff. And I'll make brush piles. I don't want to burn the brush piles because it gives rabbits and all kinds of little things, mice, stuff like that, a place to hide. That gives your coyotes something. It's like our guardian dog, but gotta keep them off our animals. I guess that's about it. Anything else you want to say, Hillsbury? Nope. All right.
We worked hard.
We worked hard. We had a good time today too. Well, thank y'all. Please subscribe, hit that like button if you want to, and keep following us on our journey. And we're gonna make this place look awesome. We'll be walking in grass this tall sooner or later. All right. Thank y'all.
You want to say anything, Mason? You want to say anything?
No. You say bye.
Bye.